72 hours in another city is exactly what I needed. So come along with me to Napa Valley for my friend's 25th birthday. This vlog is a little longer than usual, but a weekend in Napa was worth the extra screen time. So starting off on Friday, our travel day was a little longer than expected, but as soon as we made it, we hit the ground running. And our first stop was Chinatown, and I did not expect it to look like we were actually in China. But we just walked around there for a little while until it was time for us to get back to the hotel to change for our dinner reservation. So to kick off my girl's birthday, we went to this restaurant called Prime Rib, and it was really good. So y'all know I'm pescatarian, so the options was slim to none, but what I did have, which was salmon, never steered me wrong. So once we were a couple drinks in and finished dinner, it was time for us to sing happy birthday. Once dinner was over, I think everyone was pretty much beat from the travel day, so we went back to the hotel. But of course, we had to wait until 12 o'clock to bring my girl's birthday in together. Now, on to Saturday, we were all well rested and ready to party because it was my friend's birthday. Y'all, this is over the 10th birthday that we celebrated together, and it kind of made me sound old, but I'm so grateful. So this was our wine tasting day as well, and we went to about 3 or 4 wineries, but we started off at this one called Rue Vango. And y'all, when I say the saxophones were getting louder and louder, the man just kept on handing us these drinks, and I kept drinking them, and y'all know I'm a lightweight. The experience was such a 10 out of 10. I really can't complain. Like, it was just perfect. And y'all, walking through the vineyard reminded me of the movie You, Me, and Tuscany. So Italy is definitely next on the agenda. So of course he was teaching us about wine and the history and all that shebang, but truth be told, I was just there for a good time. And y'all, we was having too much fun in the people's establishment, because why are they up in here kissing? And when I say the saxophones was getting louder and louder, they was getting louder and louder, because look at us. Look at my hair, y'all. Like, that's ridiculous. So by this time, it was time for us to go ahead and head to the next one. And honestly, in my opinion, wine tasting is a setup, because I went to that place so up. But we had some caviar, and we was just eating chips and drinking some more wine until it was time for us to go to our next one. So the drive to the last venue was actually a little longer. So we was up in there singing and dancing, and Vala was crying, and it was a lot going on. So once we made it to our first one, we got on these cute little things that go in the air and takes us to the actual vineyard. And it was nice. And I didn't get many clips from this one because you know why. So then it was time for us to head on back. And obviously everybody had a great time. Also keep in mind, this day we didn't eat nothing but some charcuterie board, cheese, and crackers. So honestly, the outcome was very valid. But before we did take it in for the night, we did go get us a slice of pizza. Now to end the weekend, we visited the Napa Valley Wine Train. And God is so good, because I think last year I just sent this to my mama and was like, ugh, I gotta go. But when I say such a beautiful experience, beautiful. And to know me is to know that I love me some tea, so I just had them keep on bringing it back to back to back. Once they started bringing out the food, I was very intrigued because everything looked very good. Keep in mind, I said looked very good. I didn't say everything was good. Then they brought out them pastries, and y'all, them pastries, some of those were actually really good. Some of them just had a lot going on. See, me, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, so y'all can actually trust my review. So once we were finished